All right, hi, and welcome back, Attorney Steve Honor, and welcome to another exciting episode. All right, we are talking in this video about the IPRR system. If you have intellectual property rights, and if you're having a problem with counterfeit goods or goods that are infringing your trademarks or your copyrights or your patents, even your trade secrets, you may want to think about filing for IPRR protection with the United States Customs Border Patrol and basically protect incoming goods from infringing your marks. Without further ado, let's head to the Attorney Steve whiteboard. We're not talking litigation today. We're talking about protecting your intellectual property. Now, this is a quick and easy way to protect your intellectual property. It's not for everybody, though. I mean, if you just have a copyright and you don't have any problems, or you have a federally registered trademark and you're not having importations and counterfeit goods, gray market goods, you're not having things coming in bugging you and hampering your competition across the border. I'll give you an example. One company that has a problem is Apple, and we handle a lot of Apple infringement counterfeit defense cases. But they have problems. People are bringing in the fake lightning cables and chargers and AirPods and things like that. So they are registered with the Customs and Border Patrol. I don't know if you know anything about the Customs and Border Patrol, but they are the largest law enforcement organization in the United States. Fun fact, you may not have known that. So the Customs and Border Patrol, they enforce over 300 points of entry. I bet you didn't know that. So they have, I think it's 314 or so points of entry, different areas along the coast and other places where products are coming in, they're coming across, and they check. Just think of it this way, like a big boat coming in, a big tanker filled with those carts that are filled with products, just filled with products. So they get a crate, they open it up. Here, let's get a pen here. Let's get a pen. They get a crate. Let's just draw a big crate here. I'm such a great drawer. Look at that. So they get a big crate, they open it up, they take out one of the boxes, they pop it open, and they go, wow, that's the Nike swoosh, but that doesn't look like Nike. That looks like a problem. And so Nike can get notified, Apple can get notified, other companies can get notified of these things and have a chance to basically track down, let's say down here is the infringer. Maybe it's somebody in the United States that has a website that is selling their goods, okay? And so that's causing a problem. If somebody's selling like hair dryers is another one, like Dyson hair dryers. If somebody is importing a counterfeit hair dryer, it's got the Dyson symbol, let's say, and this is just an example. But if this thing explodes, guess who they get mad at? They get mad at Dyson, and they say, why are you selling these things? Well, they're not really selling. So you have to police your intellectual property rights. So the Customs Border Patrol, they enforce these ports of entry. And if you check out my website, registeripr.com, I'll put a map of all the different locations. It'll kind of blow your mind, but there's quite a few, as you can imagine, all the big cities, San Francisco, New York, Seattle, Los Angeles, on and on and on and on, Tucson. So, but here, I'm going to show you real quick. This is a simple and easy system, and I'm probably going to actually do a video and walk you through so you understand, but this is pretty simple. Here's your company, and you've got trademarks, you've got copyrights, you got music, you got photos, you got videos, you got all this stuff that's copyright protected with the United States Copyright Office. That's USCO, United States Copyright Office. Or you have trademarks. Those are registered through the USPTO, which stands for United States Patent and Trademark Office. This is where you register patents and trademarks. This is where you register copyrights, two different entities, okay? They're out in Washington, D.C., in case you're wondering, okay? So this is a very simple process. You've got your trademarks, your copyrights, your patents, as I mentioned, are registered here, and trade secrets. And I just did a video. What is a trade secret? A trade secret could be anything like I think like the Coke recipe for how do they make that Coke taste so good. It's way better than Pepsi, in my opinion. How do they make it taste so good? It's a secret recipe. It's the KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, secret recipe. These things, now these are not registered. There is no place to register these. This is something you just need to keep secret. But say you want to protect these from problems coming in over here, what do? This is where the IPRR comes into place, and you do what's called the e-Recordation system, okay? Intellectual property rights recordation, okay? So your company, you can do it yourself. Probably best to hire an IP attorney. But it's $190, okay? It's $190. So we're not talking like super expensive here. If you have a great law firm like mine that does flat rate filings, that would be great. But basically, you're going to record, you're going to give them a lot of information, you're going to tell them about your registrations here, contacts, this and that. You're going to give them all kinds of information. Some of it will be publicly displayed. Some of it will not. Some of it will be subject to the Trade Secrets Act, okay, where they are bound. The IPR division is who handles this in the Customs Border Patrol, but they are bound by certain rules of secrecy. So when they eventually publish this on a website up here, there's a website you can go to see, and go to my website, registeripr.com. I'll show you the website. I'll give you the links and resources that you need. But when they publish that, they're only going to publish the essentials, okay? But it's $190. You give them all the information. They check it all out. What it does is it's going to ping. Let's go to green here. What it's going to do is ping these databases looking for registration numbers. Boom, this sees a match and it says, okay, that's registered, matches our contact information. Let's give them the IPRR registration. Boom, post it on the website. Now everybody can see it. Let them know at all of our different ports of entry, so they're looking for this. And you can even, there's even a special webinar that you can put on for the employees here, the staff members that are doing the monitoring. You can do a special webinar with special materials and a product ID guide and things like that, showing them what your problem is, the kinds of things that you're seeing, the confusingly similar things that are being imported, so that they're better trained and better aware. It's not a bad idea. Probably something you want to be thinking about if you're going to go this route. So it just pings it. Everything looks good. Boom. They post it up on their website. A link to that website will be provided, and they will enforce it in all ports of entry. Now, as I noted here, they can inspect these. We know they have the power to pop those crates open. They can seize anything that they think is potentially infringing if they have probable cause. So this is where the training comes in, giving them the information, the extra webinar information. But they can seize it and hold it for you, and then again, you get the information, and the next thing you know, turns out to decide if you want to turn it into an infringement case, enforce it monetarily, and seek damages, or even potentially sue this person for infringing. So that's how it works. It's very simple. When there's a problem, there's this what's called e-allegation, that somebody can make an e-allegation that something's importing, and it's like a whistleblower deal where I'm not going to talk about it here, but where you can actually get a reward if you know somebody that's intentionally importing something that's infringing on the intellectual property rights of somebody else. So if you need help with an IPRR filing, you know where to find me. RegisterIPR.com. I try to get a simple domain for you. RegisterIPR.com. We're happy to walk you through it, get you signed up, and get you protected, your intellectual property. Okay? Attorney Steve, I got to run. Thanks for watching. This is general legal information only, not legal advice. We look forward to working with you. Thanks a lot.